jump on the YouTube, subscribe, drop a comment, share it. Hit us up on all social media outlets as well. Sisters on the Go on Facebook, Sisters on the Go 3 on Instagram. We got Maverick5, Maverick_5, because niggas won't be out here hacking social medias and shit. So it's Maverick_5, and of course Murder the Girl them. And we got Box City, and of course the girl them Tough Crackers. But we jumping it off a little bit different tonight. We do have our special guest in the building, the man of the hour, Trap Beckham. What's poppin'?
What's happening?
What's happening?
Better, y'all.
So for the people that don't know, Trap Beckham. Where you from, Trap?
Duval 904, you know what I'm saying? North Florida, we in the building. What's happening?
Duval.
Yeah.
It's Florida all over, man. Y'all all over.
Yeah, man. We try to be. Y'all try to, put us down there in the little cut, you know what I'm saying, in the bottom in Florida, but no, we gonna make it do what it do.
Okay. So, how long you been in the link?
Almost 2 years.
You said 3 years.
2.
2 years. Oh, okay.
Not that long.
Not that long, so you still fresh out in.
Yeah, I'm always back and forth, so it's like, I'm definitely fresh out.
Okay. So who is Trap Beckham?
Trap Beckham.
Okay, hold on. So look, right, let me do my little speech real quick, right? I am the name butcher, and I fuck up words, okay? So.
No, you good, Trap Beckham.
I said it right?
Yeah, you said it right.
Okay, all right, okay.
You said it right.
But I just had to give that PSA real quick, because they gonna make fun of me later, so I gotta say it.
I got that from my boy Strap the Fool. He called me Trap Beckham. Ever since I came back, I hear this Trap Beckham, but he called me Trap Beckham. So I was like, okay, shit, I guess that's some Atlanta shit, so you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, I'm a dope artist. I'm the king of clubs, I'm a son, I'm a father, I'm a brother, I'm a homeboy, you know what I'm saying? I'm a boss. Yeah, I'm a cool guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm single, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, I like how you threw that out there, y'all. I'm single.
got to know that. And then, I'm a drinker, I'm a partier, I'm a lot of stuff.
You're a drinker, you're a partier, you're a lot of stuff.
I'm a smoker.
You're a smoker. Okay. So, tell me, music-wise, when did you get into music?
Since I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? I was writing little songs and stuff for my mama and them when I was 8, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, since I was a kid, I've been writing little songs, but I started recording at 14, put my first single out like 17. Yeah, I started making noise in my city by 17. Yeah, I feel like if you do music, you'll know from a young age. That's why a lot of artists be young, because they already knew. All the greats be young when they pop, you know what I'm saying?
So 14. Do you remember that song?
I don't.
You don't. Look, I promise you, I'll be asking artists all the time, like, do you remember that first song? Some people be like, yeah, but they don't. So when you don't remember that, I follow it up with this.
Yeah.
What was the song that first went viral that you remember?
Oh, my first hit single was called Top of the Line. That shit was crazy. Top of the Line was, hit, North Florida hit, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that set it off. That's when the whole city started to kind of like, okay, who is this young trap guy? Who is this? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Young Cash, that was the feature on the record. He was popping at the time, so doing that song with him, it popped off real easy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was already familiar with him, so for me to just come through with a dope record, they like, okay, all right, who is this? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I started getting the name.
What was your favorite song on that album?
Which album? The one that was a song. Top of the Line was a song, so I guess.
Top of the Line.
Top of the Line.
Give me a verse from Top of the Line. I'm gonna put you on spot. Put you on spot, right? You ain't got to do it. So, Top of the Line. the first viral song.
Yeah.
Okay. So then after that, what was your next project? Was it an EP or was it another single?
So my first project was called 7/14/10. So I dropped it July 14/10, which is my birthday. And it was like the one that set it off for me. Like in my city, everybody knows all the records on that project for whatever reason. But like 7/14/10, and then Top of the Line being a single off of that, that's what set it off for real.
And this was in Duval, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back at the crib. You know, I was working down there for a while, you know what I'm saying, for years, 2010 to about 2016. Then I got signed to Def Jam Records, you know what I'm saying? Boom, birthday chick, Def Jam, big, you know what I'm saying? 2016 when that all started when I came out of Florida, you know what I'm saying? So, it's been a journey ever since then, you know what I'm saying? Like traveling, getting to know everybody, getting to know how it actually goes, how it actually, you know what I'm saying, how you move a record. It's crazy.
So I've been seeing a couple of things from you in the past couple of weeks, and I'm like, hold on, is he just hitting them with videos and songs? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
So enlighten me a little bit, because I'm like, okay, I see the album, but you just keep hitting me. So enlighten me a little bit. What you working on right now? Well, what's out? Well, what just dropped 2 weeks ago? Because I'm like, wait, something dropped 2 weeks ago, and then something is coming, so.
I gotta keep something coming regardless of who watches. You know what I'm saying? You can catch up, you can be on point, or you can catch up later, but I gotta move at industry pace, because like, they moving. So like, for me, you know, I just dropped the EP, King of Clubs. Before I dropped that EP, I dropped a video to Booty Control with Erica Banks, dropped a video to Get Off Your Ass with T-Pain, and I dropped a video to Twerk Contest with B.O.B., which are all songs off the project. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know anything, if all the artists know how the pre-sales work when you drop records and you drop the project. So boom, pre-sales are there. Boom. You know what I'm saying? And then so next week I'm dropping
You
tripping. Not next week. I just dropped Little Something yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So I just dropped Little Something yesterday. So like that's the 4th video off the project. I just wanted to really like do something different this year. Load up videos with the project. Load up, you know, just kind of make it more entertaining a little bit. Cause like I dropped Make America Shake again last year. I probably dropped 1 or 2 videos off that project. So it was cool. It's cool, but like other people like other songs and stuff. So like I wanted to drop more videos. So we got like 2-3 more videos off this project alone. It had 8 songs on it. So, you know, I just wanted to really go crazy with the King of Clubs, the whole thing, because I'm on a whole new wave right now.
So let me ask you this. What inspired this? Because I see a lot of features on it. So
yeah. What
inspired this in particular album?
The pandemic, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess the pandemic kind of inspired it, because like you know, it wasn't no movement, but like in Atlanta it's movement. So like I started hosting, you know what I'm saying? Instead of performing, I was just hosting, you know what I'm saying? So like now I'm on the mic, I'm rocking with the DJ. I'm like, yo, no, I'm sliding. I go to other clubs, they're not sliding. I'm like, no, I'm sliding. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm starting to implement that into my show to make me better as an artist. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm the king of clubs. You know what I'm saying? I make all this, everybody come to me for club features, club postings, performances at club. I'm the king of clubs. You know
Makes
what I'm saying?
sense. Makes sense.
I thought it was snazzy, you know, a little cool play off of the, you know, deck of cards, king of clubs, whatever, you know.
Okay. So Erica Banks, how did that song come about? Did you write it or?
Booty Control. I of course did the hook, did my verse, and shout out to Bankroll, got it. He kept the beat, but you know I was like, who should I get on this record? And Erica was buzzing at the time. She had busted, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, okay, let's go with Erica, because you know I like her style. You know, and I rock with Houston.
Okay. So who else you said that was featured on it? T-Pain. How did that
Izzo, man. T-Pain is like my all-time favorite artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, grew up on T-Pain, he the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? For me, he continued to keep killing game. He showed me that there's longevity in it. He showed me that you gotta keep going. So like, I look up T-Pain. I rock with his I rock with all his music, of course. And it's one of my favorite artists. So I was like, that was on my bucket list.
Okay.
So as soon as I had an opening, I was like, bet. And that was right before he had checked all his DMs too. Man, I hit a lick. I was so happy. So shout out to T-Pain, man. He definitely snapped on the record. Cool guy, cool person. He invited me out. You know, it's just not like, you know, I done paid for records. You know, I done paid for features with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, for him to actually show love after the fact, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we're gonna do some business, but you know, hey yo, pull up to the lab, oh, pull up to the bar, oh, we at the strip club, oh, we just, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to him for that, you know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of these artists don't do that, you know what I'm saying? That's how I am, you know what I'm saying? I show love, you show love to me, you know, spend your bread on me, I'ma show love back, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to T-Pain for being that type of person.
Shout out to T-Pain.
Yeah.
So who else? What other features did you say? B.O.B.
B.O. Bizzle. Shout out to B.O.B. boy. He cool. He cool. He look different, but he cool. You know what I'm saying? He look different, but he cool. You know, that was one of the records. Twerk Contest is one of the records where it's like an automatic joint. So when I played that for my manager, I was like, he loved it. I was like, you know what? Would see a B.O.B. like it? He's like, you might be on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. And then he got it done, you know what I'm saying? He's also B.O.B.'s manager, for those who don't know. So it wasn't nothing but a 1-2 step to get it done. But like,
TJ.
huh?
So TJ your manager?
Yeah.
Shout out TJ, man.
Yeah, TJ is my manager. TJ, yeah, that's the guy. You know what I'm saying? But
Definitely the GOAT.
yeah, definitely the GOAT. He made it happen real super quick, but I was just like happy that B.O.B. liked the record, cause like TJ been, I said T.O.B. TJ been my manager for years now, so like to finally get a record with B.O.B. it shows like, you know, growth in it. And it's like, yo, he got, you know, some shit, so it's like, okay, cool. B.O.B. don't like everything. You know, let alone to just like it and hop on it. Nah, it's like 40, 50 grand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
So, what is your favorite song on this King of Diamonds? King of Clubs. I said, ooh, look, I'm calling it strip club. Look at that, King of Diamonds. I call my disclaimer, okay? I screw up names. I already said it. But King of Clubs, what is your favorite song? Before you answer that, when I say your favorite song, it's that one song that you like, I gotta get up and it's a vibe.
The whole thing really vibes. I ain't gonna care. The whole thing really, like every song on that bitch was like fire in its own way. Y'all can tell from the singles that's already out, you know what I'm saying? They all different, you know what I'm saying? They all different. So it's like, for me, I like number 1 and I like number 8. I like the first and the last song. Bounce Back and what is it? What I call this song? Oh, See You Later. Yeah.
That's the song.
See You Later. That's what I played.
Yeah.
That's my. I'm sorry, y'all. I just got excited. That song is fire. That's my favorite song.
That's that shit.
That shit.
That's the one I have posted today.
I was saying that was that shit though.
Listen.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie here.
No lie. Today was the first day I heard it, and I promise y'all, 20 fucking times. Like I had to listen to it. Like the first time I listened to it, I was like, oh, okay. The second time I was like, yo. The third time I was like, oh fuck yeah. Like this is the vibe. Like
I love
20 times. That shit. We gonna play it for them though. But yeah, that
we gotta run out.
is definitely a hot song. The first one you said was what?
Bounce Back. That's number 1.
Back. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's the intro.
What's
so
that
that's
about?
from the outro. You know, it's about bouncing back. You know what I'm saying? Going through a rough patch in your life and, you know, finding yourself, bouncing back, you know, getting back to the money, getting back to to the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you lose yourself out here.
Okay. So another question for you.
Yeah.
Pandemic. How has the pandemic been treating you? How have you been during this pandemic that is getting crazier once again?
I mean, I'm in Atlanta, so.
You outside, basically.
Yeah, I don't know about the rest of y'all around the country, but we having fun each and every day, all week. It's lit. We stay, you know, people don't get close to me anyway, so, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Y'all seen that, right? The pushback.
Yeah.
Hold up.
We don't like all that anyway, so.
Okay, so
Yeah.
COVID, you aight.
Yeah, I'm not even, like, why would you be scared of something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Elaborate.
like, why would you be scared of that when your whole life is getting shit to be scared of? If that's the case, you should have been crying a long time ago with the flu, goddamn swine flu, what all the, you know,
Ebola,
yeah, y'all don't see the pattern. If you don't, I mean, if you're not old enough, I get it. But if you're old enough, like, relax. Everybody's on the clock. We know that. You know, that's his decision. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on the clock from the time you're born.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like, if you don't live your life,
So how do you
who
feel
gonna live it
about
for you? I stay in the crib here. I'm outside, bro. Hey,
Nigga said you stay in the house.
hey, if somebody required a test for me to go, like, for Obama party, they required it, I took it. Negative, okay, and I've been outside the whole pandemic.
Right.
So bring your ass outside, that's what I'm telling you.
So let me ask you this question. How do you feel about the vaccination?
Why? I was outside the whole pandemic. No COVID, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if you have it, you can still get COVID. So, I mean, unless you like people sticking you with needles, I mean,
What's the point?
yeah, what's the point? You know, have some solid proof. Let it be like, you know, a cure, not a vaccination. Let it be a cure.
And a lot of people don't know there's a difference.
Yeah. Like, oh, okay, that's the cure. I want that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Vaccination is giving it to you watered down. Vaccination is
Putting it
the
inside
bacteria.
of your body. Right.
Basically, the bacteria watered down so that your body can build up immunes to fight it. You know what I'm saying? So why would I take a COVID shot? Like,
Right. But you know that the government is trying to mandate this. They're trying to, so I don't know if you've seen it, but yesterday, New York, they mandated that if the doctors and nurses don't get vaccinated, they must be fired.
Don't matter how
you
long
don't
it
put more
goes.
shit in your body. I don't care. Like, if I had to get vaccinated, I wouldn't. Alright, fuck it. Like I said, we on the clock. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
So if you had to, you would, but you're
Yeah, I don't have to. It's optional.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But when it's not optional, then I will, because I'm not finna put up with all the stuff.
extra shit.
Yeah, like, get pulled over and you're not vaccinated. You're going to jail. That's crazy. No, I ain't, like, it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? You done got vaccinated before, that's for sure.
Right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? So,
Has anyone close to you had COVID? Have you lost anyone from COVID?
man, listen, I don't know, man. These folks. So, rest in peace, my Uncle Andre. You know, I just went to his funeral the other week. He died. He had a heart attack, right? I got the video. Okay, listen. He died. He had a heart attack. You know, he was still alive. You know, but I guess complications, something. I don't know. Long story short, it's a video I got of him. It's on my reel on my Instagram. He's laying on the ground, out across the street from a hospital. He's still alive at this point, though. You know what I'm saying? It's two videos, both of them like 4 minutes long. And the dude in the video saying he's been laying out there for 30 minutes to an hour. You know what I'm saying? So he's in cardiac arrest on the ground. You know, It's an officer there. He's across the street from a hospital. This is in bumfuck Georgia. What the fuck is the name of this? I can't think of it. It's on my Instagram though. But it was just like the lack of, like, bro.
He's outside of a hospital.
Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, he died a few days later and it's like, oh, he had COVID. Like, but what about the heart attack and the whole, the lack of attention when you're dying? You know what I'm saying? Like, what about that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know plenty of people who had COVID.
And they're fine.
Yeah, they're fine. But like, I just can't go for COVID taking you all the way out when you're young and strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't go for that. You older, weak, maybe. But my grandma kicking, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, to see somebody his age go, it's like, I don't know, man. I can't really gauge it, but like, you know, I like to go with my better judgment, you know, so like, I wouldn't take the vaccine unless it's mandatory. Like, if I played for the NFL to get my bag,
you can go get that shot.
Oh, for shit, yo. Oh, man. Shoot me up with it, whatever. For that bag, the NFL bag, what?
They get the money, definitely.
And it's your dream, so.
Definitely.
Like, I feel like all athletes, like, on the next level, you know, once it becomes mandatory, you know, consider it. I wouldn't say go get the vaccine, but for the sake of the bag and your family and your future, consider it. I mean, everybody on the clock, like I said.
Right.
You on the clock anyway, bro.
Right, we all gonna
Come
go
on.
one day.
You might well make that money.
Right. I feel you on that. COVID's real. I know it's real. I can say that much of it. It is real.
You had COVID?
So, I've had COVID. My daughters had COVID. 2 of my daughters have had COVID. My sister had COVID. Like, COVID has, it's been, and not even just here in Georgia, like my family in New York, my family in Boston, you know what I'm saying, like differently, so it is real.
Right.
But what I will say is, don't believe everything that these doctors and pharmaceuticals are telling you. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, we are a bag for them. You know what I mean? We are a bag for them. I'll just give y'all this story right now. Thank you to everybody on social media who's actually reached out to me, who's dropped a comment with your prayers. Really appreciate it. Like, thank you so much. My grandmother right now is in the hospital. They're saying she has COVID. My grandmother is wheelchair bound. Everybody who's been around my grandmother has been tested and is negative. So it makes you think, like, well, if you're saying she has COVID, she hasn't been out the house,
Has she been vaccinated?
No.
So, okay.
It makes you think, like, well, damn.
Yeah, right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Any health condition is COVID.
Remember they said the insurance company was claiming a lot of mysterious death is COVID. Everything that is burning up was listed as COVID. It's a
You know, also conspiracy.
automatic payout.
Overpopulation.
Yeah.
And they trying to
get it.
But when you say overpopulation now, right?
For real.
How are we overpopulated? Do you know how much rural space is around the world?
You know why China control how many births you can have?
Because they don't want to be overpopulated.
Exactly. America.
But that's just one
But
country.
America also sells
We're
land.
talking
China
about the
don't.
whole world. There's places in Texas right now. Just land. Do you know how many places in Chicago that are abandoned
But
buildings?
what about the resources though? It's not about the land, it's about the resources that's being exhausted.
Alright, what it is
Well, we have resources, but what do we
Why you
spend the
think gas so
resources on?
high?
Why?
So many people getting it.
alright, so what's the resource?
It's spread thin, so now you gotta charge more.
Okay, so-
Make it look like America alone got it. They got to split
I don't know. That's just my opinion.
And they couldn't make it look like it was just America that got it. It had to be, it had to stick, so it had to spread around the whole world. Y'all not
And I think that we left Afghanistan for some reason. I don't know why. I think that got something to do with it.
Because they told them that they needed to get the fuck up out of
We left
here.
that motherfucker in the gas shot up. You hear me?
We needed to get out of there. But you know what it is?
Yeah, because the world was going to
The
need
world is
gas.
starting to see the things that America's doing. They're starting to see the bullshit. So out of all of these years, now let's just take it back real quick. A little history.
But like, you know what? America is the greatest country on earth. Yo.
Don't lie to the people.
for real.
What's a greater
That's all
country?
you
Don't lie to the
if
people.
that's
What's
all you know,
a
that's
greater
right.
country than America?
If that's all you
Don't lie to the people.
Ghana?
What other country do you know that involves themselves in all of your business?
What? You said in all of your business?
What country do you know comes over to your country
It's
and
a lot of
tells you
lies.
what they're gonna do
But-
and how it's gonna be done? There's no country
It's a lot
that
of
does it
lies.
but America.
It's a lot of lives been saved. You know, like
Save
you
the take.
seen all the people trying to hop on that damn American plane. You seen that shit.
I also see
Because
all of the
America was
Haitians
protecting
getting
their
whipped
ass.
too. But listen, all of the
There's no more
Haitians.
protection.
Look at all
They
of the
needed
Haitians.
that.
Look at all of the Haitians that they just deported.
They always catch it.
That they actually had men on horses whipping them. What are these people have been in America for how long? They have nothing in Haiti.
That's that
They
Texas
couldn't come,
bullshit.
but y'all forgot. Remember, Haiti wasn't one
I'm
of
gonna
the
be in
places
Texas
that
this
come.
weekend. I'm gonna holler.
Yes, Haiti put their foot down to America.
So Haiti wasn't one of the places that got conquered. Why you think they be catching it worse? Y'all don't realize that, right?
Haiti's the only country that freed itself,
And why?
and
Okay then, and they didn't allow.
they were punished for it, and
like everybody, like
they
all-
never
all
get no
people-
economic help or
you independent.
there ain't no fruit to the labor when you
Yeah, you by yourself handle it. You independent. That's how they look at it.
I don't.
But like, you know, like I don't know, man. I think it's fucked up. You know, I got a lot of Haitian friends, man. So it's just like, damn.
There's Mexicans pulling them to the border, feeding the Haitians right now. Like, the only thing, like, okay, I get it, right? So let me tell y'all this part, right? I get
Welcome to the
that
party.
you're deporting them because they don't have any citizenship here.
Yeah, but
and you're
America
trying to
was-
get control of a pandemic. I get that part, right?
But America was built with different races. Let's be honest about this. It was built off of all of these different races.
Yeah,
now,
but
you want to
also
block them
have to-
out after all these different races been here for how many years, creating families, this and that, this.
Well,
Now,
if they got a social security number, then you are registered and your
It's a
number
process
and
for-
you clocked in. If not, you belong to another country.
It's a process with becoming an American. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
You gotta
can't
have your
just.
number.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but I don't. You know, I don't get the violence, you know, that whole thing. But like, they should build something for refugees. You know what I'm saying? It should be a big facility. America got
But
so
that's
much
where
money.
they were at.
Yeah, but when they
They
put
were,
them,
so
when they
they
put
were
them
at
in
the facility,
facilities,
right?
we get mad
and then
that
they
the
got
facilities
overcrowded,
don't look
and then they
good.
started sleeping under the bridge where the border is. So they were in a facility. That's what happened. So remember the thing that happened in Haiti, the earthquake. These people came from there. It was a pandemic. What do they call it? FIFA or whatever. They came to help. And now after you've helped for a little while, Haiti still hasn't been repaired. You're like, okay, you gotta go. That's not right. But I was pretty much okay
Only
with all
other
that.
option.
The thing that I wasn't okay with was them getting whipped.
All right, hold on.
You ain't got to
Hold on, hold on, I got a
go.
question.
They ain't saying you ain't
I got
got
a
to
question.
go. You can't stay here.
Hey, murder.
You can't stay here. That's what they're saying. Like,
If we keep you here, what is that called?
What you mean?
If they keep them here, right? Listen, your whole country just broke down.
this is
We
big.
gave y'all something. Now you here. The only thing I can tell you to do now is what?
Become a citizen.
No. Work. I can't tell you to become a citizen. Only thing I can tell you to do now is, hey, I need some bread. You need to go to work. I ain't gotta tell you to become a citizen. So now I'm either gonna have to keep you here against the will of your country, because you ain't supposed to be here. You're still their property. Remember, as a citizen, you're a property of a country. So now that country could be like, you know what?
Wow.
They made $1 million off of them people that belong to us. So now you can't keep them. That lease is up. Your 3-year lease is up on your car. Send that shit back home. as much as y'all want to stay here, you gotta go unless this is slavery. So that's why we can't get mad at FEMA, because if FEMA didn't keep them.
Like, we all know better. We're not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
but
I just feel like we're
the difference is if FEMA didn't do it
and
3 years ago, we
in this
would have been mad
fucking
at
world, you gonna be whipping me with a whip, and there's a law called self-defense. It just, to me, that just was the most disgraceful thing to see. Like,
I mean,
it's 2021. White men on horses. You said what?
Until your ass get hit with
You
that.
gotta remember, self-defense only works when you can defend yourself.
You not, I don't give a fuck who you are. You not whipping me with no motherfucking whip.
Hey, man,
You crazy.
unless you got a gun.
In that case, it'll become lethal because that's what they're supposed to. They are there.
Then you will be
They're
having
the front line. Like, so you gonna die fucking around. If you know what I'm saying?
I'ma die for my beliefs and my right. You not motherfucking whipping me, nigga. It's self-defense.
You'll be one dead motherfucker.
I'll be one day motherfucker.
But here's the
Like,
fucked
for
up part.
real. Like, for real.
Hey, but
There's
Berta.
no way.
But here's the fucked up part. They wasn't citizens. They ain't had no rights.
I don't, listen.
Yeah, but stop it, man. Stop it.
That's what they gonna tell
So
them.
listen, so Haiti,
That's what they gonna tell them.
Haiti can have a self-defense law.
Down on this shit long time. Stop
But
it.
like,
That's what they gonna tell
You
them.
know, you got plenty of relatives that don't come over here and
That's what they gonna tell
I
them.
understand that it's a process, man. It's a process to becoming American, and it's a process to getting into the country and doing things the right way. I understand that, you know what I'm saying? And like,
They're gonna be like, you didn't have that paper that said that you were supposed to be here, guy.
bro, one of these motherfuckers come in here, kill somebody you know, rape somebody you know, they're not even fucking citizen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you don't got shit.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I tell people, deportation is a privilege.
Yeah, no, like this shit real. They bring all these, you don't know. So you gotta become
To get deported is
you
a
know what I'm saying?
privilege. If you're American, you're gonna die in jail. If you from some other country, yo, bro, do this little time and then we gotta send you home.
Yeah. No.
See, I said I was okay with the deportation part. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with the
You
motherfucking
just can't
whipping.
come into it.
That's all I'm not
White
okay.
man,
Yeah, the white man on the horse with the whip. I'm not okay with that.
You like the
Not at this. Listen, it's 2021. Black lives fucking matter. And to me, to put this out on social media, on the news, is a disgrace. I'm not with it.
But listen, you gotta become a citizen.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck
The
you.
whips are fucked up.
I don't give a
You
fuck if
gotta-
I'm not a citizen. Don't whip me.
That's fine.
Don't fucking whip me.
I agree with that. That's
Say that's
fucked up.
non-lethal.
Should never fucking happen. And it's non-lethal. It is non-lethal.
Well, no, it is not. No. So y'all didn't see.
I'd rather get whipped than shot.
Listen, y'all didn't see the senator say how much of a disgrace it was. It is lethal. The whips can pierce your skin. It is lethal. You're crazy.
They had the real whips.
They had all them
Oh, that's what-
Yeah. Do you know? Right.
That
Them
was
big ass
serious.
scars and shit. Like, yeah,
Or
no.
wounds, yeah.
But it's better than a bullet.
I'm not my ancestors.
Yes, but what we messed up.
You
was
said it's
black
better than
people.
a
When
bullet?
the motherfuckers
Hell yeah.
came over there, we should have bum rushed them from the beginning. What we messed up as a black race is when we allowed somebody to take a fucking whip and scare us by whipping it in the air or hitting one of us. And the minute that they saw how we backed up of intimidation, that's when they got us.
Whether it's then or whether it's later, if they bomb rush, they still gonna get their ass caught and sent about this.
Now it's gonna be more of a bloodbath
Yeah, it's
because
different
just
now.
for how
And now it's gonna be more people dead than alive because y'all wanted a bomb rush some niggas with guns.
But shit, people was jumping off of boats
I
back
get
then
it.
rather drown before you fucking thought I was gonna be a slave. So
But like,
the mentality really never
But
changed.
it's like, do you think anybody should be allowed in America just without any type of process? Just
I'm
come
not
on.
saying
So when you say allowed in America, hold on, wait. When you say allowed in America, what do you mean? To come and visit or to come and live?
Both.
Visiting, I don't think it's a problem because Americans go to other countries and they want a different experience.
Yeah, but it's a process. You gotta go through your passport process.
Right.
Okay. So like, I'm saying,
Yeah, we can't just go to any
you
country.
just can't
Right.
go.
No, I get it. You just said go to.
cross somebody's border.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
and they ask you for your ID and your license,
Right.
and you get on the airplane.
thing, right? And we get
It's
it,
registered.
but the thing, when y'all was doing creating all this stuff years ago, nobody didn't need nothing. Y'all went over wherever you went and you got whatever the fuck you did with zero.
That was
dollars.
what
You understand?
That's what the reason was.
Okay, but still, now these same cultures still continue to go on and on and on. for more and more generations. You don't kill the culture, people's culture, just because.
I feel like any country would do the same thing. France would do the same thing. Russia would do the same thing. Niggas just trying to come in. No, they're gonna be like, hold the fuck on. Y'all need to be registered.
I mean, at this
You
point,
need a vaccine.
Yeah.
I need to know where you going. What y'all doing? Y'all coming here to work?
Listen to the thing at this point. Stop playing, y'all. Stop playing. Bush and Trump, stop acting like, other countries ain't looking sideways now at Americans. Stop playing.
I mean, other countries always been looking sideways at America.
Presidents to where other
They're looking at us sideways
countries
at
don't
Reagan.
respect Americans. Period. And y'all know this. Y'all know this.
Who don't respect America? Everybody respect
You know
America.
what I'm saying?
Nobody.
No. What?
What country you from?